What's up everyone, ColdFusion here, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. So last time, I did a bunch of stuff off camera, just going around, looting, going to the question marks on the map, getting a bunch of gear and all that. So I'm just gonna, briefly look over some of the stuff I got, some of the things I did and all that. So I think I was I level 4 before? Well, I'm almost level 6, so we should hit level 6 in this part, almost certainly. And I have a few plans for what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to continue the main quest where we go after this witch first. Then I reckon we're going to probably see if we can do some side quests and potentially some Witcher contracts. Just to level up a bit, we'll see what happens. I think I didn't I didn't make any more oils, did I? We might get the opportunity to do that soon. I definitely want to have Hanged Man's Venom. Right. Anyway, I got a bunch more equipment. As you can see here, if you look at my swords, I decided to craft the Viper Steel and Viper Silver swords. I don't know if you recall, but I don't remember if I showed it or not, but in White Orchard, I could find the diagrams for both of these swords and craft them. So I did that. They're pretty good for early level. Considering the level 1, they're actually quite strong. I also picked up these as well. I don't think I want to use the Moonblade though. I probably should have sold that. Some new armor and stuff. That's what we're gonna wear for now anyway. Did I craft any other oils or? I don't think so really. To be honest, I'm kind of forgetting what I actually found. I just grabbed a bunch of stuff, sold it all to merchants and that just to make some money. Most of what I did was kind of just tedious. I mean, there's not much to say about it, really. And I also have some upgrade points. I'm curious if I want to invest further in this. Because I'm going to level up again. I think I might save my levels for the next slot. I'm going to see if I can alter that around a little. So, that's what we're going to do anyway. I'm a bit rambly today, I don't know why. But first, things first, we are going to do this. I actively avoided this. It's pretty amusing. Ronvid of the Small Marsh.
Halt! Stand and Jew! I challenge you!
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post.
Oh wow, you're starting with me?
99 left after you.
Starting with Geralt? Oh no, what a decision.
Why are you challenging me? Don't recall doing anything to offend the Maid Bilberry.
Well, why? Then swear. Swear! Maid Bilberry's the most loveliest of all.
Thing is, I've never laid eyes on her.
Aha! Ah! I shall wash your scorn away with thy blood, fiend! Stand and fight!
Whoa, slow down. Okay, that was definitely a parry, but whatever.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
You know, I yield.
And now you will
Is that
poison.
enough?
You will be poisoned to
Yes.
death.
luck stood with you. But the next time we meet...
No.
Challenge me again. Raise your hand, draw your sword, look at me the wrong way, and I'll kill you.
You so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.
Also, I don't know if you noticed there, but this game does, like, the beard growing mechanics are a bit strange. Sometimes, like, whenever a cutscene plays, it's considered, like, time passing. So, even though, like, realistically, a minute will have passed, Geralt's beard sort of grows out a little. Like, by a, you know, by a specific, like... It's almost like his hair has levels that it grows out to. And it was at level 0, clean shaven, and it just went to level 1, like a bit of stubble on that. Well, it's weird anyway. Right. It's a really strange, unstructured intro. Let's just get on with this, shall we? Let's head over to Mid-Corps. I probably should have spoken to some merchants and challenged them at Gwent just to get some more cards. But
show me what you got.
I couldn't be bothered to do that. Wow, what the... Dude, what the fuck? I can't hit these guys. There we go. Why is the sound effects muffled? I guess this game isn't flawless at times. Also, the horse combat, not really very deep. In fact, it's really fucking janky, frankly. How did that miss? What the fuck? Stop changing your target. There we are. That was weird.
Run, Roach.
Very strange. Alright. Let's get back on track. What was that shake? It's almost like an earthquake. Alright, Mid-Corps. We have a bunch of stuff to do here, so let's have a look at the notice board. Keep away from the Nilfgaardians. I'll shear the hair off any trollop who fraternizes with the Nilfgaardians, so her baldness will proclaim her shame to all. And I'll carve the face of any peddler who deals with the Black Ones, or provides them a service. A patriot. Mysterious dreams. Dear neighbours, I've had these awful dreams where I open my mouth and all my teeth come tumbling out at once, then turn into vile, squirming little things that burrow into the ground. What could this portend? Misfortune? Illness? A barren womb? If you know, pray tell, and I'll feast you to berries and broth. Crumhilda, great name. Hands off my plums. If I catch anyone taking plums from my orchard, I'll cleave him in two with my axe. Don't say I didn't warn you. Winselaus, I assume? These are just very, very normal, very mundane notices. Looking for work. Will do any job for a bowl of soup or a scrap of bread. I've done a bit of coopering and carpentering and have my own tools. Bolo. Contract, Jenny of the Woods. Hark! Some devilry's taken hold of our fields, something neither spirit nor phantom. Old Will swears on his mother's grave it's like to be Jenny of the Woods. Whether it is or it ain't, be careful, and don't go out into the fields alone, and most certainly not without scythe or rake in hand. But if you've the courage to drive the foul thing off, you'll receive a handsome reward. Volker, Alderman of Midcopse. And quiet after dark. Take heed not to wander about after dark, nor make any unnecessary racket. Keep your windows covered if you burn a candle, and don't throw any damp branches likely to smoke onto the fire. We've enough trouble in the village without attracting more. The Alderman. Alright. The only thing worthwhile there is the contract, which I think is quite a bit higher than my current level. So, yeah. We won't bother with that yet.
An amulet, a bazaar, some tortoise shells.
Can play with Gwent with this.
What else you have on offer?
Corpse teeth and kidney stones. Tried remedies for trying times.
Do you mean remedies for kidney stones, or are you literally selling me kidney stones? Because that's weird. Oh, I actually sell some decent stuff, you know. Let's just look at the cards. Another one of these, alright. Another Dragon Hunter, good. Alright.
Let's play cards. Gwent wouldn't be bad.
It might be... Wait, what? Why is one of these units not paired with these two? Because we have 3 of them, I'm actually going to take them all. Might be worth having them. Okay. Let's start with this. He's got monsters here. Oh, that's interesting. He might be pretty strong. Ugh. I think I should be safe putting close combat cards up, because the monster deck relies heavily on the close combat area. I think it's fine if I want to invest some strong cards up front. You know what, let's actually do that. Because I have the medic, so I can just summon them back. Is that going to be a muster? No, it's not going to be a muster. That's one of the strengths of the monster deck, and maybe, like, way later on in this playthrough, I will showcase that, but there's certain cards in the monster deck, and to be fair, other decks also have this. Scoia'tael also has some muster cards, I think. But if you drop a single card that has muster as one of its, like, abilities, it will summon all other cards of, like, its similar type. So you only need one of those cards, and it'll summon all of the other ones from your deck. Not from your hand, from your deck. So you only need one of those cards in your hand in order to play the rest of them. It's quite strong, but to be fair, it can be countered pretty easily if another player... If the opposing player has, you know, Biting Frost on the front row, or Scorch in order to burn off the strongest unit. if you play your cards right, you can definitely manipulate that. I think I'm gonna keep playing this. I've invested quite a lot. Yeah, his deck's not pretty. It's not that bad, you know. Yeah, there we go. That's what Mustard does. Oh, he's fucking... He's nibbling at my feet now. He's right there. Well, that's all I can play for this round, I'm afraid. Alright. I'm gonna pass. I might lose this round. Okay. It was a draw. So I just win this now. Like, that alone is enough, but I guess I'm kind of lucky there. And just keep using decoys to keep drawing units back to the field. There we go. Easy peasy. Necker. Not really useful for me right now because I'm not I'm not playing with the monster deck yet.
Never visit the witch myself. I've my elf, thank the gods. For the rest, well,
You ain't safe less you got a Gabrielle. The auto-crank one-handed Gabrielle ensures you get the first shot and the last word.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Hold on. Also, yeah, I forgot to mention, but I came across, I technically started the quest for the Griffin School gear, and I came across, I had to fight a wyvern, a level 14 wyvern, which took quite a while, but I managed to beat it, and I managed to find the, well, to put it bluntly, I started the Griffin School scavenger hunt. This might be related to it, to be honest. These maps, anyway. Let's play some Gwent as well.
How about you take a break from hawking? We play cards instead.
I might get rid of some cards here, honestly. I don't think I need... I don't like these 4-point cards. They don't do much for me. No, I don't want to do that. Alright. Nilfgaard. Will he actually utilize the strengths of Nilfgaard, though? Oh, this ain't good. I do have a decoy, so if he plays a spy... There we go. I will take it. Typically when it comes to Gwent, I always, especially when spies are played, I always kind of aim to throw the first round just to use it to gather cards. He passed. Okay. I kind of want to win this round. I don't want to throw it away. If I use catapult, it's going to put me a level. And then I'll just play that. He has card advantage, but I'll take the round. Another decoy, good. If he has another spy. He's got a pretty pathetic deck, not gonna lie. I ain't worried about this. Kinda worried about that. Touche. There we go. Nice and straightforward. Who do I speak to? This woman?
Should send him back to the witch. Might cure him of laziness.
Greetings, ma'am.
Good day to you, sir. Need something?
Got a matter for your village witch. Know where I can find her?
I don't bother with her myself. But ask my man. He'll know. Twerked his back so bad last week he could hardly move. So I sent him to the witch. Came back sprightly as a foal.
Where is he?
In the yard, no doubt. Pain's gone, but sleuth's setting now. Should be hunting foxberries to feed our young'uns. Marion's lad. Now that man, he knows how to provide for his family. Got some water rats last. They had food for days.
Oh, fuck that. Rats. Rather live.
Can't lose hope.
Got a lump of bread today?
Nice
day.
hair, homie.
Heard you know where to find the local witch.
Who told you that?
Your wife.
Daft wench. Leave me be and don't listen to that nattering sow. We've not had a witch, shaman, nor cunning wench in ages.
Wow, nice and extortionate. I'll do it.
Would a few crowns refresh your memory?
Oh, well, if that's how you put it. Know the small pond near the village? Path leads off from it. Follow that till you come across a lone rock. Walk around that into the woods, find the old cart, you're there.
Thanks.
It's just... don't harm her, sir. Word of your kind's reached these parts.
My kind, meaning?
Well, the witch-burning kind.
You're thinking of witch hunters, not witches.
Witch hunters have been here already?
Nay, but we've heard tell of them. So, when I spied you coming, swords and all, straight away I thought tales must be true.
I'm a witcher, not a witch hunter.
Hmm? What? Not one and the same?
No. No need to worry. I'm not out to hurt your witch.
Ooh, a weight off me heart, sir. She only arrived a short while ago, but she's frightfully wise. Even pleasant on the eyes, if you like 'em skinny.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Alright. Find the pond by the village. Well, here it is.
Supposed to be a large stone near the pond.
Some violent hiccups there.
There's the boulder. Now right, and onto the cart.
Up here. I don't think I have oils for these. We're gonna fight some neckers. No, they are ogroids, I believe. Also, I want to say, I started reading through, like, bestiary stuff and character bios in the 5th part. I'm probably gonna see if I can do that every 5 parts. I will take a gander at it. Just because that'll be nicely organized. Whoa, holy shit. You're a feisty one. They're already running away from me.
The cart, which is headed somewhere nearby.
I burrowed on the ground. Neckers are really good because they drop varying colour mutagens. And certain mutagen types are quite rare. I think red is pretty rare. Might be worth looking at, actually. I know I got a new mutagen. Did I equip it? Yeah. I think, did I have just a random monster mutagen here or a lesser green? I might have had a lesser green, but I just upgraded it to regular green. If I get 3 of a lesser mutagen, then I can make a normal mutagen from it. And if I get 3 of a normal mutagen like this, I can make a greater one. And they basically, you know, they're just stronger than the normal mutagens, and that increases their potency, so to speak. Alright.
Miss, cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
She's in a foul mood. We'd best come back on the morrow.
Watch what you say. She's quick to ire, apt to take revenge.
Can't be in 2 places at once, can it? Bitch is in a proper fury. Needs a man.
Oh, Jesus. Don't mind if I just loot all your herbs? Well, it don't matter because I'm taking them anyway. Alright.
Anyone home?
Clearly not. Recipe for black eyeliner. Oh yeah, I should read the maps after this. Black eyeliner in a pinch. When deprived of professional products, one can mix up black iron from crushed medicinal charcoal mixed with fresh egg yolk and a drop of lavender oil to keep contaminants at bay. Store the eyeliner in a cool place for at most 3 days, then make a new batch because the old one has surely rotted. Ingest the remaining medicinal charcoal, for it can only do you good. Okay. Edwin Greloff's second map. Ploughing syphilitic son of epoxy whore. Oh my god, that's a great insult. I'm gonna use that from now on. I lost the first map I prepared for Professor Atomstein in a game of Gwent. I must now return to my base camp near the tomb on the Crookback Hills and start anew. Meanwhile, I will mark further points of interest on this map. And his first map? After being recruited by Professor Slavko Atomstein to join his research group, I began a study of the Griffin School of Witches. My base of operations was the tomb under the Crookback Hills. The professor claimed this was the final resting place for one of the Griffins, and wished to find a way inside it. I quickly discovered a range of places of interest, each marked with a pictogram in the shape of a Griffin School Witcher medallion. I've marked these points on this map. Right, so that's how we can start the Griffin School year quests, which is treasure hunts. Level 11 is the, that's the recommended level. Yeah, the upgrade ones are for the enhanced gear, and I already got the enhanced trouser upgrade diagram.
Ordinary ointment. Nothing special. Now, where's she run off to?
Yeah, she ain't in here.
Managed to amass quite a book collection.
Yeah, if I recall, there's a bunch of stuff down here, a bunch of useful stuff. Timber! That's somewhat useful stuff, I guess. It's not that useful. What's this say? Letter to Alexander. Darling, I'm writing because you must be worried that I'm still angry. Silly man, you know full well I'll never hold a grudge long. I forgive you. It's all because of that secretiveness of yours. Is it so strange for me to take an interest in your plague research? I adore watching you at work in your tower. Please, if you still refuse to discuss the results of your experiments with me, at least don't deny me that small pleasure. If Serad doesn't need you tomorrow evening, come see me. We'll clear everything up over a glass of wine. Or 2. Or more. Your care. Door. Somebody tells me it's not that romantic, but whatever.
A pentagram in chalk.
I know. She be summoning demons.
Don't often see baubles like this in Velen.
What, a mirror?
Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to.
It's a portal.
Well. Nice.
I guess now's a good time to reiterate that this game has nudity in it. That's all I'm gonna say. So if for some reason you find that concerning, look away, I suppose. Elven sages. Many think En Savern, meaning sage, is simply the elder speech term for sorcerer. Yet to equate a sage with a common practitioner of magic is akin to considering a newly drafted private hair sticking out of his breeches, a witcher's equal simply because both wield swords. A sage wields magic, true, and does so with greater skill than even the most accomplished of human mages. The great renown and regard in which they are held, however, comes not from this skill, but from the other, truly rare abilities they possess. Nothing is secret for an elven sage. They see both past and future as easily as the present. They have mastery over all the arcana of magic, as well as every domain of scholarship. They are the only ones who understand the nature and operation of the so-called Elder Blood and the gene of Lara Doran, and they guard this knowledge jealously. How numerous are the elven sages? In all my life I have met only one, Ida Amain of the Blue Mountains. She might possibly be the last representative of this mysterious caste. It is true I have encountered mention of male elf who might also belong to it, but as of this writing I have been unable to confirm this. Alright.
I was wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy.
Very well. I like the music here.
Greetings, Witcher.
Missed a spot.
Where? Hope you didn't come to Gore.
No. To talk.
Turn around and wait.
Demonetized.
Keira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end. Burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Changing the subject. Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
Alright.
I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
Remain vague.
Apparently she quarreled with the local witch.
Someone's been feeding you horse shit. The girls around here are too stupid to quarrel with me.
She's not from here.
You're up to something, Geralt. If I'm to help you, you must tell me what's going on. Who are you looking for?
Ciri.
Ciri? Well, now I understand the secrecy, not to mention the brooding, the furled brow. And you say she had some sort of problem with a witch?
So you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
Who was it?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
No.
My undying gratitude. Good enough.
It's nothing to sneeze at, but you've a knack for getting into trouble. I should probably ask for something more immediately deliverable.
Such as?
Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
What was an elven mage doing in Velen?
Well, I tried to ask him, of course, about everything.
Of course.
Oh, but you know how elves are. He asked many more questions than he answered.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
Right. I wonder if this elven mage is at all related to the elven sages we just read about.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him?
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides, I know you think as I do, that she
What the
might
fuck?
be there. And I'd like to see Cirilla too.
We aren't going to talk about what we just witnessed. Let's just leave.
Let's go then.
Yes, let's.
Oh boy. Yay, leveled up.
This is the place.
Been here before?
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Well, let's find out.
Okay, well the first thing we're gonna do is go up here, because yeah, there's a chest. Quite a bunch of stuff. Hybrid oil here. Should come in handy. Into the elven ruins. So we now have a sorceress at our side. In the Witcher universe, anyone that can cast like full-blood magic is quite powerful, so Keira will definitely be very useful. Draconid oil, nice. I do want to make sure I don't like become over encumbered during this segment.
The Wild Hunt.
What? Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then. navigator with them.
What?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this. Ready. Follow me.
Oh.
Damn portals. Wonder where Keira is now.
Of course, portals as usual not working. What a surprise. I don't want to... You'll notice I'm not slotting runestones or glyphs into my weapons or armor yet. I want to save that for the Witcher gear, because I'm actually going to like stick with the Witcher gears for the most part. I like the look of them, and they are, statistically speaking, pretty much the best armor you can get in the game. So, yes. Same goes for the weapons too. Anything I can do for alchemy? I can make hybrid oil. Let's do that. I said I'm gonna look at my character, wasn't I? Might be good getting some strong attack damage increase. If I spend 3 more points in this tree, I will unlock the next level. I pretty much never use the crossbow upgrades. There we go. Let's just swap these over. There we go, that looks good. Supply some oil. And get swinging, hacking and slashing. You know, it must be really difficult to swim in this armor. Alright, which way do we want to go? Left or right? Right-hand path might give us more stuff. Oh. Why is there a skeleton carrying olives? Oh, hi. It's a foglet. Is this the first time we fought a foglet? I think it is. Foglets are pretty cool. Ugh. Right. So I need to use Ignite to burn these poison clouds. Don't do that. You know, I obviously don't want to get poisoned. So, just looking at it's flammable.
Keira?
So this is where we were before. We've come back to, like, the intersection. There's quite a lot of loot in dungeons and stuff like this. So I definitely do want to look around.
Keira?
I think the game wants me to go down that way, but we're not going to. Not yet, anyway. What's that? Mushrooms.
Keira?
Stop. Stop, Geralt. Stop that. Emerald. Ooh. I think we're gonna have to fight another foglet. Let's prepare for that.
Keira?
Yeah, see? I would say clairvoyance, but I've played this game many times before, so it's not really clairvoyant in anywhere. Oh my god, that frame rate, what the fuck?
Keira?
I'm having some huge frame drops. What the fuck is going on? What's happening?
Keira?
Something going on with my software with that? Hopefully that doesn't keep up. That was weird as hell. Hey.
Do something! They're crawling out of those holes! Use a sign or
Rats.
anything!
Stay calm. They're only rats.
I hate rats!
Stop that. God, what? Like, look at the size of these rats and why they're so aggressive.
Disgusting! Do you know the diseases they spread? Thank you.
You that afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
I gotta know what the Wild Hunt's doing here.
But we came to find the elven mage, not fight the hunt.
If they reach him first, we won't get a chance to talk to him. Besides...
Go on, finish. Wait, you've got some special interest in the hunt. Is this about Ciri? There's something you've not told me, isn't there?
Come with me and maybe I will.
Are you always like this? I'm beginning to feel sorry for Triss and Yen. Oh, very well. Let's go.
Look, we'll deal with all that sort of stuff later. Don't bring up the relationship status now. quite a prickly subject for Geralt, I'm guessing.
Larena Lune. Larena Lunet.
That's him! That's the elf!
Arvek Tva Glediv.
What was that? An illusion?
No. A morphotic projection.
A what projection?
Something akin to a postbox for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter, which anyone can intercept en route to its recipient.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Lara Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tidel, Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
Again, why is the skeleton just carrying Pepper?
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Probably quite a while.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognize it.
Stop interrupting dialogue.
My morale.
Vesemir told us. Just hit me. He tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms. Well, he survived. And wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers. Come on.
Whoa, whoa. Someone's answered. Damn it, the poison came back. I'm gonna find like a sweet spot where I can fight these enemies and not get absolutely destroyed. Nice-oo. Good shit.
How was the water?
Refreshing. Don't know what you're missing.
We're gonna come out of this place with quite a lot of loot.
Just wonderful.
Where? Can he follow you? Oh my god, they can follow you underwater? I didn't realize that. I actually had no idea that was possible. barely see anything here, but you know. Good old witch's senses help.
Swallow. Seems we're headed the right way.
Am I blind? I didn't see anything. Oh.
Look, it's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Cyril, ni forte sol esser in. Cyril, ni forte sol esser in. Ein silla kelpi.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it? Gavella Glan.
That just replays the message, okay.
Ni forte sol esser. Ein silla kelpi.
A sea monster. Looks a bit like a Karen.
Geralt, what the hell is that?
Another security measure. Damn it all.
Oh boy.
Do you think
Jesus.
it's a mind game of some sort? You know, can you defeat yourself? Are you willing to? Perhaps there's opposition to believe they are real.
Sorry, I just don't share any doubts. Know exactly which one of you is real. Now focus on the fight.
I remember Geralt being a bit tough to fight. Come on, Keira, do some damage. Wow, don't use light attacks, they don't do shit. Poison is useful. Didn't see that at all. Yes, taunt, so I can hit you more. Ah, yes, of course.
Anything like that ever happened to you before?
Well, almost. A while back, a certain Doppler took a shot at impersonating me.
Yes? And?
He hated being me. Felt uncomfortable. Dopplers are kind-hearted by nature.
Yeah, when certain enemies get to, like, a low amount of health, Keira can just, like, finish them off. Right, so, to put it simply, we're supposed to look for a certain sigil, I guess, a certain marking. And if you hit the wrong one like that, something bad will happen. It's kind of a trick. You're not supposed to be here. Like, it's not in this room where the marking is. It's actually down here. You've got to drop into the water and swim underneath and find it. However, I'm going to save my game. Because it is possible to die here when falling off this. I think it might be a glitch, but it has happened to me once. I think it depends on where you land.
Drawing of a horse. Clue for Ciri. Must be.
Here. And hopefully it's not too dark and you can see everything, because I can barely see.
Kelpie.
There it is.
Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here.
Look, they're opening! Let's go. Well, now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation. This very portal.
And I know why I landed in that drowner nest.
You should be pleased you emerged from the portal in one piece.
And everyone still wonders why I hate to be teleported.
We must try to activate it.
Think that's a... swallow.
What? Come.
Sure it's safe.
Of course. The Elven Mage prepared this passage for Ciri. Come on now. Gavella Glam.
Right
It's
to
grown
you.
awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the calm before a storm.
Indeed. Unfortunately, I don't have the oil suitable for this upcoming enemy. So it might take a while to take it down. But we'll be fine. They're not hard to fight. Just look at what we've got. Yeah, we've got a bunch of valuables. It's been quite lucrative so far.
I've a bad feeling about this.
Tyrael not recognized. Intruders. Destroy the intruders.
Damn it.
There we go.
Gavella Glam. And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains.
Not even going to inquire why.
Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it? How it will transpire? What will she say? What will she look like?
No.
I'm sorry for getting ahead of myself. At times I forget. We hardly know each other. Certainly not enough to discuss personal matters.
Not to worry. We'll get there.
I'm pretty sure this route over here is a small little optional area.
Uh-oh.
What? Got that feeling again? Oh, how long you gonna make me wait?
Hello, homie. I should be dead now. Good.
Look, they're opening. Let's go. Gavella Glan.
Well, there's some loot in here. Let's not head off immediately. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is there more loot here? I swear there is. Or is it just one chest? Okay, it seems like there might just be one chest. Fine with me, fine with me.
Teleport over there.
We must activate it quickly. I've a feeling another golem's about to surprise us.
Another swallow.
Look, it worked! Come on. Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
Gavel.
Wild hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the Major's sentries. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have? Froze them before they could attack.
Yeah, it's clear that the Wild Hunt are not to be fucked with.
Shut up! Esai Isa. Jaba Doin Nilin Yama. Ren! Shen
What is this?
The white frost. Mage from the hunt summoned it. Can you see all those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest's surge. Stand at my side. Darian Hanoi!
Ready. Stay close.
Alright. The music's fucking increasing in intensity.
Hey, Nicola! We must close them!
Want me to go?
I'll do it, just cover me!
So this segment's pretty awkward, because I have to try and stay within this field.
Amgal Stamina! I'm beginning to think we might make it.
Not gonna lie, Keira, it must suck to walk across this frost barefoot.
Hey, Nicola!
Come on. There we go. And he came out swinging. I was just gonna say he's supposed to protect Keira here, but they pretty much never attack her. They always focus on Garrel, which is good.
Show me what you got.
Amgal Stamina!
There we go.
Just one more.
Hey, Nicola!
Ah.
Amgal Stamina!
That's it.
Worked! Darian Hanoi!
Keira,
What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
Just don't faint on me.
Now, in your firm embrace, what a new life.
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
They blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
Well, before we continue forward, I just want to loot this area. There's a bunch of chests.
Come, we might still catch them.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Ah, good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never.
Well, before we go down that way... That really should have hit me.
Shit.
Of course. Of course. Come on, attack me. There we go. Ooh, white rappards. That's pretty good. We're still good on inventory space as well. Right.
He awaits us.
Ah yes, boss fight incoming. And this guy. This unit.
You're stubborn, Tuan.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
I wonder how long you last. Get up!
Ah.
Shut up!
Geralt, look! He's opening a passage!
Stay calm. Focus.
Pretty easy boss fight, not much to it really. Just avoid his attacks, you know, using the quick step. Get a hit in here and there. He shouldn't, you know, it's not really too difficult, but when he reaches a certain health threshold, he will activate the shield, open a portal, bring some hounds with him, and then we do it again. And of course he refills his health all the way, so... How did that hit?
Show me what you got.
Should do another shield here.
Another brick!
This will refill him back to full health again. And then we're just gonna drain him down once more. Pretty straightforward. I think it's probably because I'm an appropriate level for this quest, which is why I'm doing it as well as possible. Not to mention my swords are pretty good. I didn't even refill to full health because I killed all the hounds quickly. Look how much damage I do. This is on the hardest difficulty, by the way. He's done for. Rep Nifral.
Are you well and whole? I fear.
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
If I've my knickers on straight, this looks like the elves' laboratory.
Alright. Tons of sulfur and stuff from these hounds.
Alright, let's watch this message.
Cyril, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Keira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say...
You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Velen.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant them. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Now? After I safely led you through the cave?
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Mm-hmm. Can't imagine where that comes from. How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Sorilla. Alright then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Why do we even come?
The Elder Blood? Okay.
Mysterious mage herbalist.
I'm wondering if I want to... Like, this part has gone on for quite a while. I might save some of these readings for the next part, to be honest. Suited a whole lot better.
What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
Their legend. Bunch of books.
Must have burned these notes himself. The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
After the White Frost. Again, I'll read all these later.
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nehaleni. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Huh. Thanks.
When you notice a shimmer in the air, walk toward it. When you are close, press A to dispel the illusion. Alright, well, before we do that, there's an illusion back here we can interact with. For some more extra loot. Because loot is always good.
Nehaleni's eye. Ought to use it.
Just gimme. I cannot see anything.
Interesting.
Of course. What was it? Another foglet, I believe?
Just wonderful.
Hello. Come on. Stuck in the fucking wall. How'd that hit me?
I like that silver.
I'm getting like snagged by attacks even after the dodge. Malgrim. It's a relic sword. That might be pretty solid. Anyway, that's the only loot here. Alright, let's dispel this illusion.
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Simple, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Let's see where the passage leads.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then. Gavella Glan. We're certain to find something here.
Hey, leveled up again. Good.
Looks like another damned riddle to me. Geralt!
What? What was that?
Inscription here.
Show me.
Geralt.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech. Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right. All right, let's see if we can solve this.
Alright, so let's take a look at this. We know the second one was playing a tune. We know the first wasn't doing anything in particular. We know the third kept to its beast. And we know the fourth also played a tune. But it said was stood not next to the first. So not next to you. And also has a companion. So it should be this. Then this.
Wait. Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
This one. And then this one. There we go. We definitely want to go up there eventually.
Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just deserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
Not quite. Gotta go up here. Or at the very least, I will.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Yes. Oh, look at this golem over here.
Great.
I don't think fire does much to this. No. Doesn't surprise me, really. I know I can use the Erden sign to slow it down. Easy peasy. And there should be more loot here. Don't think there's anything else. Oh, no, there is. Hello. Not much though, really. What room is that? Oh, that's the big room. With all the portals and that. That is everything, I believe. I think we're done here now.
Should draw from it.
In this dungeon. It's been quite a long crawl, so to speak. So let's leave, shall we?
We going?
Oh. Random dialogue.
Nahal in his eye. Ought to use it. Someone placed an illusion here.
Oh, at last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Keira.
Alright, look at this very beautiful, idyllic scenery. And this is where we are going to end this part here. It's been a long one. And we now have side quests after this. So if you just gander in here. We've got Ladies of the Wood, which is to head to Crookback Bog. We've got a bunch of quests I'm now a lot more appropriately leveled for. Including this side quest, which I think I'm going to tackle next. Seems appropriate. Some Witcher contracts I should bother with. And eventually I will start the scavenger hunt for the Griffin gear. So we got a bunch of stuff to do, but that will all be in the next part. So I will see you guys next time. Peace out.